Antonio, how are you?
Good. How are you, Scott?
I'm good, thank you very much. I'm all the better for seeing your amazing film.
Oh, that's really
Congratulations
nice. Thank
on
you.
that. I know it's a book that you've stated before that you're a big fan of. So, what was the kind of unique challenges in adapting something that you are in love with? Because you obviously want to balance the stuff that you love with the stuff that people are expecting of an adaptation of a book that's been very well received and sold quite a few copies.
It's just that you have to kind of like, you know, for me, it was about figuring out my brother and I, my co-writer, my brother, was about figuring out the essence of every storyline and then really just focusing on that and not being too precious about what we had to keep. It was like, what are the key moments of every story? We got to keep those. What are the things we love about every character? Let's nail that, and then let's try and figure out how to tell this very expansive story in a feature length.
How was it for you shooting in this particular world? Because it's it's southern, it's noir, it's dark, it's mysterious. I mean, what's it like for a filmmaker to step into that world? Because it's a very unique world and a world that sometimes we don't always see in this way. Because it's quite a raw setting. I just wondered for you as a filmmaker how exciting it was to kind of be in that ballpark, if you like.
Well, it's like it's a kind of setting that I love watching in movies. So for me to walk into that bar, the Tecumseh bar, and to create that space is like a dream. The feel of a film noir is that's my favorite kind of movie to watch. I mean, ever since I was a kid and I saw film noir for the first time, so to be able to create these settings and to approach it from in my way, which is to try and figure out what's the grounded, realistic way of it, and then you end up with something that's I don't know, it seems special, but it's so much fun to kind of be in this kind of a weird, dark Southern Gothic noir universe.
And what was it for you, and obviously your brother as well? What was it about the book initially that kind of drew you to it? Because it's a book that's very layered. It's got a lot of characters. There's a lot of story
Yeah.
arcs, and it kind of jumps in time, all that kind of stuff. I just wondered for you what the draw was, what the initial kind of response for you and for your brother was to then think, I think this would make a great film.
We both just really like we both felt like the book was really cinematic right away, and we felt like that there were moments and visuals in that Don described in the book that we hadn't seen, and things that we were just like, we have to, what is this prayer log? What is a prayer log? We felt like we were compelled to explore that and create that space, and also ultimately the generational story at play and the way that everything connects over the course of this very long journey was something that we really loved, and so we wanted to see if we could, you know, create that experience in a movie.
Yeah, I remember when your amazing cast was announced, and I think a lot of people thought, "Well, that's greedy of him to get all these amazing people." But I guess it's testament to the material and the story that you were able to get all
Yeah,
these amazing people, even in small supporting roles, because they, like you, obviously really connected with the story and the kind of narratives and the themes. I mean, it must have been great to have all these people kind of duck in and out of the movie, and then be able to showcase them in this fantastic film.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it was a very, very lucky to have the actors that I had, and also, I mean, I think, as you know, those are the names that sort of make the top billing, but there are wonderful actors that you may not have seen or heard of yet, whether they just be local actors from the South, or just actors that haven't gotten a lot of attention yet, that are just wonderful in the movie. Like, Pokey Lafarge is a brilliant musician. This is a brilliant performance that he gives in this, and all the people that play characters in Arvin's family, Tom Holland's family in the movie, are all just wonderful actors. So it's great to have all this sort of these amazing marquee names, and then it's also amazing to bring some attention to people that you may not have heard of.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I love the movie. I thought it was fantastic. So thanks so much for your time, and I hope it goes well for you.
Oh, thanks so much, Scott. I
Thanks so
appreciate it.
much.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys, huh?
Hey, you guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey,